My name is Sean Carswell. I'm the father of Montarion Carswell, and I am proud to say that I am proud of my son to go to the next level in his football career.
Hello, my name is Deborah Carswell. I am Montarion's stepmom, and I'm very proud of Montarion. It's going to be a long journey. I want him to think of Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens him.
Hey, hi everybody. My name is Greg Jones. I'm a brother of Montarion Carswell. I just want to tell him to keep grinding and do better each day in the classroom and on the field.
Hello, my name is Shamara Carswell. I am the sister of Montarion Carswell. I am extremely proud of my brother, and I want him to know that the sky is the limit. Go Sky Hawk.
Hello, my name is Martavius Denson, and I'm the cousin of Montarion. Just proud of him and ready to see what he's doing in his next step.
Yes, I'm the proud grandmother of Montarion Carswell and wish him all the best. Love you, baby.
Hello, my name is Nakia Boria. I just want to say I'm proud of my brother, and I want him to make it farther in life and this not be the last step.
Yes, my name is Leah King, and I'm the mother of Montarion Carswell. I'm just want to tell him I'm proud of him. Just want him to just keep excelling to what he want to do in life, and the sky's the limit. Love you.
Badcock Home Furniture and More is your home store, where you'll find great savings on new living room sets, sofas, love seats, recliners, and more. Badcock Home Furniture and More has great savings every day on bedding and bedroom sets. Shop Badcock Home Furniture and More for a great selection of dining room sets. And save every day on electronics and appliances at Badcock Home Furniture and More, 1927 Highway 441 South in Dublin. Call 275-3144 for more information, or stop by and see Wendy and Tim Sumner or any of their friendly staff today at Badcock and More Home Furniture Store, where no credit is ever refused.
I'm Liz Wright, and I'm a local caterer doing social events, but when I need transportation, I can always depend on All American Transport Van Rentals for all my transportation needs. My family and I have used All American Transport Van Rentals for our family vacations. We travel all the way to New York City, and we had a great time. The service was reliable and dependable. We got an awesome price on the van rental, and we as a family traveled together and had a marvelous time.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Real Talk here on TV 35. I'm your host, Pat Brock, and we're here on the campus of the Dublin High School Fighting Irish. And this is an exciting day here for the Carswell family. We've got Montarion Carswell signing a scholarship to Point University. Congratulations to you, young man.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Good.
Good. And now, Montarion, we got your family here that are supporting you. You got your mom over here. Hey, Mama, how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great.
Now,
how are you?
I'm doing well. You remember how he first started out, right?
Yes, ma'am.
In what ways have you seen him evolve, not just as a young man, but also as an athlete?
I just seen him do tremendously. He had an accident a year ago, and it's just he's doing better with the progress that he has. You know, well, he's came a long way from what he did his first and second year of football, his football season.
Very good. My sister taught you, Miss Ingram. She had said something to me about you, about how you've progressed from your accident. And now you've had a long journey, right? Tell us about how you've seen yourself improve through the years to be where you are right now.
Well, football is one of my favorite sports to play. You know, like, if I want to get myself right, I want to be able to play, so I'll push myself to get back to where I am.
And your mom was telling us about your accident. Now, when you had that accident, did your life seem to flash before your eyes?
No, ma'am.
How did you feel about your future in sports?
I got to get back to my normal self.
Yeah. What'd you do to get back to your normal self?
Rehab, push every day.
Now, Dad, did he get all of his athletic abilities from you?
Well, of course he did.
I don't even know why I asked that question to Sean. Sean, talk to us about, being his dad and the role you've played in his life as far as for him to be the man that he is today.
For that, he's an extremely talented person, and I instill that in him every day. I talk with him and try to tell him, the sky's the limit. Just push yourself, and everything will go well with you.
That's right. That's right. Now, Montarion, you're going to have to help us out a little bit. Tell us about the sports that you play, the things you've been involved in here at Dublin High School, and give us some of these stats. We want to know what we're dealing with over here and what Point University has to look forward to you as a student as well as an athlete.
Well, my stats in football, I can say I only missed 7 tackles out of my whole high school career, out of all my 4 years.
Nice.
Well, other spot I played baseball. I finally hit my first home run Saturday for my senior year.
Awesome. I hope somebody videotaped that. Did you get it on video or you would? Oh my God, Dad, did you get it?
I wasn't able to get it.
Oh my Lord. So it's just in your memory. It's in your mind, this home run. All right. And now, it's a big deal when your child signs a scholarship to go play a sport that they played for so long. And as a mother, you tell us what that means to you. Because as parents, we do push our kids. We push our kids. We want them to strive for greatness through the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent. That's what our job is to do. And so for you, talk to us about that, him going off to college. It's not too far away, but still, this is a transition in his life.
It is. I'm proud of, I'm proud for him, and I'm glad he's, going on to further his education. It's just, I just have to travel, support him.
That's
just
right.
got to support him.
But that's something you've always done. And even if you're working parents and you can't always be there at that sport with that individual, I mean, that support system is still there. Yes. And Dad, what about you? I mean, now tell us about your athletic history here. Share with us.
Well, I played a little football, and I ran track 4 years here, and I think that's where you got it from.
I hear a lot of ums in here, but listen. And so with that, Dad, with you being an athlete, Mom, were you an athlete as well?
No, I just did band and track.
Track is a sport, honey.
I mean, I did a little bit of that. And
a little this and that. So he probably got it from both, Let's just leave it at that. Let's keep it like that. And so, Dad, to see your son sign this scholarship to go continue to play this sport, you've got to give him some words of wisdom, some words of advice, because it's not going to be the same as if he's in the house, going to school every day, going to practice, playing games. It's going to be a little bit different. So what words of advice do you want to give to this young man right here, sitting to your left?
I just want to tell him stay focused and to know that I'm just a phone call away.
Very good. Now, Montarion, we want you to kind of give some words to your mother and to your father about what they've meant to you throughout your life. Okay, we got to expand this. Yeah. Life as your parents. And, with this transition that's going to take place, what words you want to give to your dad or to your mom?
Well, I want to give words to my dad for thank you for being there for me and pushing me to be the person I am now and giving me some of your athletic abilities. And I'd like to thank my queen over here for putting up with all the stuff that I took her through. I'm glad I finally get to put a smile on her face.
Wow. Yeah. That means a lot, because we got to keep it real here that parenting is not always easy. And we have to be able to help our kids to navigate through life, even when it's sometimes too tough to bear sometimes. And so for that, thank you, Mother. Thank you. Job well done.
Thank you.
Continue being the mom that you need to be to continue to push this young man to be the king he needs to be. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
And Dad, thank you. Keep doing what you need to do as a father, because our kids learn from the examples that we set as parents. And we have to always be cognizant of that. And then when you see them in the end, they're going to say thank you. They're going to say thank you, even when you sometimes don't feel that they're appreciative of it. Keep pushing, Dad. All right? All right, very good. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. These are the parents, ladies and gentlemen, of Montarion Carswell.
You've been saying you want it, and now's the time to get it. Pool and patio furniture in style with fabrics you want, comfort and durability you deserve. You'll even save on accessories and add your own personal style. Peak season and telescope casual furniture, a new category of furniture made of superior quality marine grade polymer, will not crack nor separate in any outdoor environment, and proudly made in America. Come see the full line of pool and patio furniture at Mid-State Pools and Spas today and bring home a colorful poolside with the original Pawleys Island Adirondack chairs. Visit our showroom today and see the complete line of lounge chairs for your pool and see the selection of Louisiana grills. The wood pellet grill that bakes, roasts, braise, smokes, grills, sears, char grills, and barbecues. Anytime's a great time for a Louisiana grill. And now's a great time to save at Mid-State Pools and Spas, located on Veterans Boulevard in Dublin. Mid-State Pools and Spas. We know pools.
Hi, I'm Anna Grace with Myers Equipment and Supply, your dealer for the complete line of Can-Am side-by-sides and ATV products. For hunting, farming, or riding the trails, Can-Am has the models you need. If you like a little sport to your ride, choose the versatile Can-Am Commander. With the best-in-class power and versatility, this side-by-side features the essentials that change the off-road landscape. Industry-leading performance, precision-engineered handling, and rider-focused design are all on display every time you hit the throttle. Come into Myers Equipment today and see the full line of Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides. Can-Am, the ride says it all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the great Roger Holmes with us. Hi, Coach. How are you?
Hey, guy, what a beautiful day. It's a wonderful day. It might be cloudy outside, but the sun's shining in here.
It is shining bright, Coach. Now, listen, you got this young man who's signing a scholarship to Point University. Share with us on your perspective of coaching him through the years and how you've seen him progress through those years.
Montarion, and all of this is positive, but Montarion was a very difficult young man as a freshman to work with. He was hard-headed, he was stubborn, like a lot of youngsters, okay? And the beauty of it is to watch these young people as they start to mature, as they start to grow up, they start to have goals, they start to have dreams and desires. Montarion is a young man who we felt like had the ability to play at the next level. He was having a great year last year, and out of the blue was hit by a vehicle on the side of the road and broke a leg, and his season was over. And our fear was that the young man may be done, you know, because it was in that ankle area and it's hard to come back from that type of injury. But his toughness and his desire to get back on the field, I think, is what allowed him to get there. He is a natural leader, and he has to work hard to make sure that he's leading always in a positive way, because people follow Montarion. He has a lot of those talents, and I think as he continues to mature, that his focus about his education and what that's going to be able to provide for him in the future, if all those things go the way that we all know they're possible and can go, Montarion is in for a wonderful life.
There it is. Now, Montarion, when you listen to your coach and he's sharing those things about you, what is your response to him and about what he's saying about the journey that he's taken along with you?
Yeah, I was a very difficult person to work with because I have a bad attitude. But throughout my 4 years, I had to make sure that I couldn't put nobody else in jeopardy, so I had to step up my game and be a leader.
Yeah. And, you know, I know this as being an athlete myself. It's not enough to just be a good player. When your attitude doesn't fall in line with that, that's, you know, you're Xing out a lot of things, you know. And so your attitude is crucial. And at the college level, it's going to be a whole different ball game where you're really going to be scrutinized. You know this for sure, Coach. You're going to be scrutinized. You're going to be under a microscope. And you talk about like your family here around you and the people that you already know. Try being around people you don't know.
I want to say this now for Montarion on his behalf, because I think it may be coming over a little strong. Montarion didn't have a bad attitude. Montarion had an immature attitude. There's a big difference in those things. And that's what I'm trying to get along, and what I'm saying is to watch him grow and mature, and that attitude turn into a more of a team instead of me. You know, a lot of times when we're young, we grow up fussing with mama about the toy that we want, and you know, football's the same way. I want it now. No, you gotta do this to get it. And that's the thing. I don't think Montarion ever had a bad attitude. I think he was immature, and like a lot of kids, they grow into that positive leader.
Very good. And as a leader on the field here at Dublin High School, what lessons have you learned about yourself? And what ways have you mentored these younger players that are coming along behind you?
It's not all about me, it's about my teammates. My behavior on the field can really put my teammates in jeopardy, put my coach in jeopardy. Because I had to calm all that down to be a bigger and better person and be a leader for my team.
That's right. Very good. Now, Coach, all right, he's taking this step. He's taking this step that so many other young men want to take. And you have had to counsel so many. You've had so many that have gone off to play at the next level. What do you want him to know specifically before he heads up there and puts on that new uniform?
Well, I think he needs to go back and he needs to remember what he felt like when he was a freshman at Dublin High School. Any player, whatever level they go to, they left their school being a great player. Now they're walking into a college. Well, every kid that's there was a great player at their high school. So the process all starts over again. Now, that maturity level that we dealt with like as a freshman here, if you go into a college with that type of attitude, you won't make it. No. He's got to take what he's developed into here, continue to improve on that, and at the end of the day, the most important thing is make sure you leave there with that degree.
That's right.
Because at the end of the day, the degree is what's going to make you or break you.
That's right.
Not your athletic ability. And I am, you know, we are very fortunate here at Dublin. I think the two young men that signed today are number 79 and number 80. But one of the things that I'm probably the most proud of, out of those 80, 65 of them probably is just a round number, have come home with a degree. So they've been pushed here. Yeah. They've been held accountable. Their work ethic is what it's going to be. He knows from what he's learned here what it's going to take. Right. Now go make it happen. And I look for these young men to represent us, for us to be able to talk about them on the coaches' shows, right, you know, for the next 4 years and let our fans know how they're doing. And I look for both of them to just be very successful.
That's right. All right. Now, any words you want to give to your coach and the coaching staff that's been here at Dublin?
I would like to thank all my coaches for pushing me, and I would like to thank our home for giving me a chance to go play at the next level.
Thank you. This is the head football coach here at Dublin High School and athletic director, Coach Roger Holmes. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
There are many ways of doing business today.
Hello?
Call centers, mobile apps.
Right away.
But when it comes to what really matters, our way is pretty simple. To be there when you need us most. That's the quality of your independent agent and the company that stands behind them.
Orr Insurance in Dublin is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
I attended Oconee Fall Line Technical College, and like many others, I was considered a non-traditional student.
My classes at OFTC have taught me the different aspects of a criminal mind and the way the criminal acts.
The term non-traditional career refers to jobs that have traditionally been held by one gender. That would be like males in cosmetology or females in welding.
Anyone can do it, regardless of the gender, and as long as you put your mind to it, you can succeed and achieve all your goals.
All right, we've got his sister with us and also his stepmother. They're going to kind of share with us about where you were on this journey along with him. Introduce yourself, darling, and tell us where you've been with him on this journey.
My name is Montarion Carswell, and again, I'm one of his older sisters. I've been right beside Montarion since he was a baby boy. He's a mama's boy and a daddy's boy, and I'm a daddy's girl. So we battled with that attention for dad. Right. And like he told me the other day, you think you're more of a baby than I am, but it's just amazing to see his growth. And I want him to know that he's capable of doing whatever he puts his mind to, and especially his motivation needs to be what's going on in the world today with our young men. Just using that as a motivation and encouraging him to go to the next level, do what you got to do, and like Coach Holmes said, bring home that degree, because that's what matters the most.
Now, you're a graduate of Dublin High School. Yes, ma'am. What year did you graduate?
I graduated in 2012.
2012. Now, were you an athlete as well?
I did almost everything. So I danced, I played basketball, I ran cross country, and I ran track. But like his mom said, I just did that
Just to do it.
Just to do it.
Now, where do you get your athleticism from?
My mom. Yeah, my mom.
Your daddy's gonna be like, all right, baby girl.
Dad too.
And so did you go to college as well?
Yes, ma'am.
And so you know how that is. You know how college life is and how that transition is and how you have to really be focused, don't you?
Yeah. I think it's just one or two words, self-discipline, because when you go to college, you don't have your mom or dad or grandma knocking on the door saying, wake up, it's time to go to school.
Right.
You got to go. You're going to be pushed. You have to push yourself to go to class, do your homework, go to practice, go to weight training and all that.
That's
so
right.
that's what it's just really a responsibility when you go to college.
A huge responsibility. I remember we had to practice in the morning before class. You hear me, don't you? Like 6 o'clock in the morning, we had to practice before class, weightlifting, and you actually had to keep your grades. And with the scholarship, you've got to maintain a certain GPA average. And so there's a lot of things that are going to go into this. You ready for it, though, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we've got your beautiful stepmom here. Why don't you share with us about your journey with Montarion and to see him and to be here with him today and what that means?
Well, I'm very proud of him. I remember him back in middle school and out there in the cold, in the rain, me and my husband and his mom cheering him on, and he's just blossomed into this young, handsome man we are so very proud of. And I just want him to keep God first, and he can do all things.
All things through Christ that strengthens him. Now, Montarion, now, you hear your big sister here. Lord have mercy. Now, what do you want to say to her? Because, you know, there is a sibling rivalry. There's the siblings, they're gonna push one another, click those buttons that some people don't necessarily click with the other one. Talk to us about your sister and the relationship that you've had and how that's been a benefit for you to be where you are.
Well, so when I was in middle school, I used to come and watch my sister played all the sports she played. And I was like, okay, I want to do that. So I had to stay focused and push myself to be where the place she was. And my stepmom, she pushed me, my dad pushed me, making jokes about me and make me go harder.
Make you go harder. That's right. And I think that's what family does. Family's going to push you to make you go harder, so to speak. And so you've already said it. You've said the words that you want him to take with him when he goes to college, because you've been there and you've done that. And you, stepmom, you've told him to keep God first in all that he does. And he will direct his path. And so thank you for the positive influence that you've been in his life. And big sister, thank you, because nobody can push him like you can push him. You know that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. You have met his stepmother here and his big sister, Montarion. You've got a great family here, man.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
You've been saying you want it, and now's the time to get it. Pool and patio furniture in style with fabrics you want, comfort and durability you deserve. You'll even save on accessories and add your own personal style. Peak season and telescope casual furniture, a new category of furniture made of superior quality marine grade polymer, will not crack nor separate in any outdoor environment, and proudly made in America. Come see the full line of pool and patio furniture at Mid-State Pools and Spas today, and bring home a colorful poolside with the original Pawleys Island Adirondack chairs. Visit our showroom today and see the complete line of lounge chairs for your pool, and see the selection of Louisiana grills, the wood pellet grill that bakes, roasts, braise, smokes, grills, sears, char grills, and barbecues. Anytime's a great time for a Louisiana grill, and now's a great time to save at Mid-State Pools and Spas, located on Veterans Boulevard Boulevard in Dublin. Mid-State Pools and Spas. We know pools.
Welcome to Pitts Toyota, downtown Dublin, where people go to buy great cars at great prices. We're a family-owned and operated full-service automobile dealership, serving Middle Georgia since 1947.
Hi, my name's Nick Camerata, General Manager of Pitts Toyota. I've been with the Pitts team since 2009. It's our promise to provide you with an enjoyable, stress-free shopping experience. We have a full-service website that's fast, convenient, and easy to navigate.
Hello, I'm Steve Winter, Sales Manager here at Pitts Toyota. We provide a balance between the big city selection and the warm, familiar atmosphere of a hometown business.
Hi, I'm George Key. I've been with Pitts Toyota for 34 years. When you come into Pitts Toyota, you'll be greeted with a sales staff who are knowledgeable, caring individuals, and our only goal is to satisfy you.
Toyota, let's go places.
This has been such a great day here with Montarion as he's signed here to Point University. We've got his lovely grandmother with us. Hi, darling. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Now, listen, you've been hearing everybody say all of these things about Montarion and the journey that he has been on. Share with the people out there of Dublin, Lawrence County about your relationship with him and how that journey has taken him to where he is now.
Well, I always encourage him. He always comes around, and he's just he's a good boy, a young man, and all.
And to be able to witness your grandson going off to college, that next level, how do you feel, grandmama?
I feel wonderful. I feel great.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's like you've been on this journey with him, haven't you?
Yes.
And to sit here and to kind of listen to the words that the people are saying about him, to hear, you know, some getting choked up when you think about a journey that he's been on. And I mean, it's pretty special. Now, Montarion, this is your grandmother here. Share with the people out there some words about her and the relationship that you've had and how she has been an influence in your life.
All right. Well, my sister said I'm a mama's and daddy's boy. Well, I'm really a grandma, but I love my grandma. I don't want nobody else to mess with her. I'm really her protector.
You're her protector. And now you're going to be going off to college, and so are you going to be okay with leaving her down here in Dublin?
Yeah, she'll be safe.
She'll be safe.
Only one call away.
Yeah, only you hear that? Look at he's looking out for you. He's only one call away.
That's right.
And so, and it's not too far for you to get on that road to support him. And there's nothing like family. When you think about it, when you think about your journey, if there's anybody that's been with you, anybody that's been your ride or die, would you say it's been your family?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And so, is there anything that you'd like to say, any last words to encourage him on this next journey?
Just let him know that his grandmama's always with him, and always, like say, be just a phone call away. Most of the time I be in Atlanta a lot, so I'll be there whenever.
Very good. Very good. Montarion, any last words you have?
Just happy to sign.
Happy to sign. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have met the Carswell family who's been here to support Montarion as he has signed a scholarship to play football at Point University in West Point, Georgia. He's going to be a Skyhawk now. He was a former, hanging up this helmet as an Irish to be a Skyhawk. We as a community are very proud of you. We're excited about this next journey that you're about to take. We want you to stay focused and know the reason that you're there, and know that who's there with you to protect you and look after you along the way. All right? Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for Real Talk here on TV 35. And please keep watching.
0% financing, and we'll just add it to your bill. Start saving today. It only makes sense. The City of Dublin Natural Gas.
A lot of the other companies were putting business ahead of the patient. And the main thing that we wanted to be a part of was to make sure that Integrity Hospice, that we were constantly putting the patient first.
They're there for you. They're there for
the patients, and they want to do what's in the best interest of everybody concerned.
We provide a lot of services for both the emotional and spiritual needs for these patients.
I strongly recommend Integrity Hospice and everything that they represent.